Lights hovered over the valley. Answers are as elusive as the lights themselves.
Fascination prompted a Paradise Valley doctor to leave her job and for 4 years investigate the lights. Now she's written a book, but will it bring us any closer to an answer? Here's Sabra Gertsch.
What in the hell is that?
They don't know what it was.
It was just tremendous.
The next thing you know, it was in a V shape.
March 13th, 1997.
Over the area of 7th Avenue and Indian School Road.
This thing was way lower than an airplane.
As this big triangular black mass moved through the sky.
This famous lineup of lights stunned Arizona. 1 mile to 2 miles wide, the formation paraded from Prescott to Phoenix, Tucson to Kingman. Hundreds saw it and wondered, what was it? Where did it come from? And why are people afraid to talk about it?
Well, I hope people don't think I'm crazy, because
Dr. Lynn Kitai's thoughts had never mingled with unexplained phenomena until, she says, it landed in her backyard.
He sounded alarmed, and I grabbed the towel and I ran to the window, and standing before us, just yards from our home, literally, were 3 amber orbs in a triangle formation.
That was in 1995, but for the next 2 years, she says she watched the lights revisit the valley. Finally, the state was let in on her secret.
He said, no, you don't understand. Hundreds of people saw this mile-long triangle traverse the entire state. They're calling police and the airport and the Air Force Base and the news stations.
The curious, the critics, the experts have reviewed the mass sighting through eyewitness accounts, drawings, and videotape. But now, 7 years later, Dr. Kitai is facing the skeptics and showing them something no one else has.
The thought occurred to me, if I did not take a picture, nobody would believe this.
Film. That's what we've been waiting for.
Computer scientist Jim DeLatoso says for the first time, the only known 35mm film images of the Phoenix lights is being released to the public.
When we analyze the film, we have such a high-resolution image that we can blow up one orb to the size of the entire screen and look at great detail in the characteristics of these lights.
Details impossible to define on video.
We have a database of stars and planets and Venus and airplane lights of all kinds and street lights and car lights and candles and flares and movie lights. And we didn't get a match. When we don't get a match, it's called an unknown.
An unknown that appeared again following September 11th. So with her video and her 35mm film, Dr. Kitai quit her job and for 4 years sought expert opinion on her discovery.
She had both videotape and film, and the data could not be denied, that there was something replicable that was being captured here that could not be explained.
I'm still trying to make sense of it myself, but I'm trying to do the best I can with what I have. And I have an abundance of extraordinary evidence that at this point I think it's important to share and get out into the open.
The Phoenix Lights, it's the name of a book. The name of, if not the greatest hoax, then certainly the greatest haunt for those who witnessed it. And what if we are not alone?
Are we alone? If we take these data seriously, we have to seriously entertain the hypothesis that the answer is no.
Sabra Gertsch, Fox 10 News.
The book, The Phoenix Lights, hits bookstores this March 13th on the 7th anniversary of the sightings.